I'm Diane Degnan of United Methodist Communications. Welcome to the Digital Lounge. No matter what else is going on, even at a busy event like General Conference, United Methodists take time to help. My guest today is the Reverend Karen Nelson. She's Northwest Experience Coordinator, and she's here to help me rally volunteers who want to be of service to our host city. Welcome, Karen. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So what is the Northwest Experience Coordinator? What is your job?
A little bit of several different things. We didn't want people to just come here and experience the airport and the convention center. We wanted to give them a bit of a flavor and taste of the Northwest, and so we've tried to set up some displays and things that depict the Northwest. We've invited local people to bring in some artwork so that people can at least see what they might not get out to see, or it might inspire them to spend a few extra days here. We also wanted to connect people with the community in some ways, and so that was part of how we came up with the community service opportunities.
So is that a General Conference tradition? Has it happened at other events? Were people asking for that, or was it something you all just thought would be a good addition?
Yeah, I think there's always a little bit of how can we do something to impact the community that we're in, and here we looked at some ways to bring all of the delegates to some kind of mission experience, and said, no, we don't have that capability within the schedule, and we don't really have a way to bring a mission experience to them. So let's just create something where people that have time can go out, and some of the people that are here as reserve delegates or guests or are here with a more flexible schedule. Let's give them an opportunity to go out and connect with the community.
I thought it was interesting to see how many volunteers you have. Like more than 600 people have volunteered to welcome guests to Portland, and you're also having opportunities for your guests to volunteer to help while they're here.
Right.
So what are you hearing from people? Are they anxious to get out and see a little bit about the city and to offer their assistance?
We're getting some good response, but it's also been kind of a slow response because a lot of people are still pretty connected into, okay, what do I need to be doing while I'm here at General Conference? And but the people that have taken the time to come and check out what they might be doing and have some conversation with people about it are saying, oh yeah, I'd like to do that. So,
what are some of the things that they can do?
We have two different sites that we're going to take people to. One is Bethlehem House of Bread, and Bethlehem House of Bread is a program or ministry of the Tigard United Methodist Church. And there used to be another small church there, and instead of just closing a church and not having one, and the geographical distance isn't very far from where those two churches, but it was a place that was already doing some hunger ministry and some community connection and stuff, and so it's become a community site for the Tigard United Methodist Church. There's a food pantry, there's a community garden, there's some other ways that they connect with the community, and some other nonprofit groups that work with them, so they're really a part of that community. And so we'll be sending some people there to work in the garden if the weather's okay, to do some painting, to do some sorting in the community store that they have of things that people can come and get, that household kinds of things, and to do some sorting in the food pantry and stuff. So some of that work will depend on the weather, whether or not they can be inside or out. Mm-hmm. The other place that we're going to take people is to the Oregon Food Bank and to their Portland warehouse, where they receive large, like 50-pound bags, 100-pound bags of beans and rice and things like that. And so it takes a lot of volunteers to repackage those into family-size amounts that can be sent out to our other local food banks to hand out to families.
How big of an issue is hunger in Portland?
It's a huge issue in Oregon, and it's also one of the things that the United Methodist Church has been working on for a number of years, trying to help churches find ways to be a part of their community, to create community gardens, to support food banks. We have a lot of churches that also do backpack buddy programs where kids are given backpacks of food to take home for the weekend if they're in food insecure families and things.
The delegates have a pretty busy schedule while they're here, and there are a lot of other folks here besides delegates, but how much flexibility is there in the volunteer schedule if they want to participate, but they've got a lot of other things going on?
We set up our schedule so that there's one session, one group going Monday morning, there's a Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon, and a Tuesday evening one. So the Tuesday evening one would actually be available to most of the delegates, unless they change the schedule for next week. And then there's 2 more on Wednesday morning. So we've got some things at just about any time of day.
So tell us how folks can get connected if they want to participate. What do they need to do?
The quickest way to sign up would be to come to the Northwest Experience area, which is right outside the exhibit halls in pre-conference A. The other way to sign up would be to go to gc2016pdx.org/community, and they can actually register there.
Great. Well, I'd love to help, so perhaps I'll see you next week.
Okay, that'd be
great.
great.
Thank you very much for coming by to tell us. And thank you for joining us in the Digital Lounge. Please check back with us for more interviews.